makes a difference. I like that.
Yeah. All right. What is your name?
Lois Malowski. What's that?
It's my dad's phone. What race do you identify with?
Um, I can't answer. Can't think.
Okay. Where were
Well-
you born?
White, but that's not a race.
Caucasian.
Caucasian. Okay.
All right. Where were you born?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay. Can you tell me 3 interesting facts about yourself?
Interesting facts. I'm passionate about things that I work on. I have a wonderful family and a wonderful husband and wonderful grandchildren, and I'm a very lucky lady. And I'm very happy right now, sort of.
All right. Did you go to college?
Yes.
What did you study?
I majored in sociology. I got a teacher's certificate. I even took typing, which I'm really lousy at.
Did you ever work?
Oh, yes, I worked in a personnel department at a gas company.
Okay. How does race affect the city of Milwaukee and its people?
People are afraid. People are uncomfortable. The races aren't mixing too well. That's why I work in the volunteer in the inner city, so I can help with some of the problems, or at least meet people and understand what their lives are about. But what was your question again? I'm sorry.
How does race affect Milwaukee?
Race makes people are not, they're not doing as well financially. There's prejudice. A lot of people aren't, so a lot of people don't have the resources in order to live a good life. So they're angry, and it affects that. It affects, there's a big percentage of young people that are incarcerated. We are over-incarcerated, and most of those people are African Americans. And we have draconian sentencing. We just have lots of problems. And it's not the fault of the people that live in the city. It's the fault of some of our laws and the fact that people are so self-centered right now.
What does equal opportunity mean?
Equal opportunity means that people can have the opportunity, no matter who they are and where they came from or how much money they have. They have an opportunity to live a good life and to have health care and the things that work toward that life, which is education for that everybody should be educated similarly so that they can get the most education they can handle.
Do you think equal opportunity exists?
No, I don't think so. I think it's, what do they call it? White privilege, yeah, it exists.
Do you think people treat you differently because of your race? Either better or worse?
No.
No?
Oh, better maybe. Yeah, I mean, I don't have problems. I don't have I'm not identified as anything other than, people aren't afraid of me, so, I'm white.
Have you ever been self-conscious or embarrassed about your race?
No, I
No?
don't think so.
What is your role in the race issues happening in Milwaukee?
Well, I try to understand things. I go to lectures. in part of Micah, Milwaukee Inner City Churches for Hope, Congregations for Hope, excuse me. And I get out and agitate. I mean, you know, if there's something happening in the city and they're trying to get people together so that they can get press for different issues, I go. We're part of, I'm part of our social action committee at our temple, so and I belong to a lot of organizations, and we get involved with Voces de la Frontera, and and of course Micah does that, and Citizen Action I'm involved with, and I work for the big thing I do is also I work for political candidates so I can change what's happening in our state.
Is there a time when you felt confined or like you couldn't do something because of the social aspects of your race?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Huh. Maybe when I was younger, but not anymore. I'm old, I can say what I want.
Do you have an example from when you were younger?
My friends didn't get involved with certain things, so I wasn't, but it's been a long time, and that was just when I was a lot younger. When I was in high school, I was concerned about all the issues. It's not like I wasn't. It wasn't out there on the front lines.
When you see yourself represented on TV or in books or in movies, how does that affect you? Do you think it's accurate? Representation of white people?
Yeah, I know. In some, yeah.
You think it's mostly accurate?
Yes.
What other issues are linked with race?
I thought did I say some of them already? I thought.
You said religion.
What else is, well, yeah, but I did. I said incarceration is a big thing. The police are very often the police department, even though I've seen it. There was a man who was doing some work. He was picking up something for me in Mequon in his old truck, and he was African American, and he couldn't find the place, and he was absolutely hysterical because he was afraid he'd be picked up by the Mequon police. And I've just heard about, and the same man was doing it for was helping somebody move out of his office in Whitefish Bay, and it happened to be 1:30 at night, and he was a lawyer, the man whose office it was, and he had trouble explaining to the police why this other man wasn't stealing whatever he was doing at 1:30 in the morning. It's rough. And what else? Well, the schools there's terrific problems with poverty and kids not getting enough food, or they're not able to go to school, they're hungry. Of course, we do have some programs, but our legislature is not happy to support health care programs to the extent he should with inner city people. So there's a lot of problems.
Yeah. Do you feel that your race is an important part of who you are?
I never thought about it.
Really?
Yeah. But I suppose, I don't know. My religion affects me. That was a big thing when I was growing up, how it was treated because I was Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Does race impact your daily life?
Yes. Yeah, because of the things that I get out and look for.
Where do you see the future of the race issues in Milwaukee in the next 5 or 10 years?
Well, they can only get better, hopefully. I mean, it can't get worse, and I'm working, I'm doing the best I can
Good.
to try for that.
Thank you.